Good evening. My name is Joanne Simon. I'm currently the Democratic District Leader in the 52nd Assembly District. I'm also a resident of Boerum Hill and a former president of the Boerum Hill Association, and have been involved with community issues for many years. I was also, by the way, president of Boerum Hill Association before anybody knew Boerum Hill was there, and it was not like the hot place it is today, just so you know. I want to say a couple of things to the remaining audience. First of all, this is not about the Nets, and it's not about the Barclays Center. It is about the draft environmental impact statement and whether it has been properly constructed to adequately evaluate the impacts of the 25-year likely delay in the construction of the affordable housing, which was the subject of so much public benefit at the Atlantic Yard site. That's what this hearing is about. Did the state do an adequate job in identifying and analyzing those impacts? Has it, in fact, analyzed the impacts? Has it, in fact, correctly evaluated the possibilities that exist, or have they turned their back on looking at some of those possibilities? In 2009, the ESDC approved a modified general project plan without the required legal process. It did not evaluate the impacts at that time. That was the subject of the lawsuit, because the fact is that the result of that modified general project plan was to delay the project to at least 2035, excuse me. You're right. Okay, 2035, with very little penalties for extending it even further. The fact is that agreement was illegally entered into. That is what the courts found all the way up through the appellate levels. And that is the basis upon which the ESDC is now saying they cannot evaluate whether or not there should be multiple developers at this site. The fact is that agreement was illegal in the first place. And the one part of the remedy we got was that they have to go back and redo that, but they also have to evaluate the impacts. And that's what we're here for tonight. The problem is that this will delay the provision of the affordable housing that everybody supported. What we want is that housing now. This DSEIS is only about phase 2. Phase 1 hasn't happened yet. We have shovel in the ground for the modular, but we don't have any real building. And we're here to say, build it now. You want construction jobs? Great. Let's build it now. You want job training programs? Terrific. We're in support of all of that. Build it now. Build phase 1 now. Stop delaying it. The only delays in phase 1 are the result of the developer delaying it and ESDC agreeing with that. So, number 1, build phase 1, and number 2, build phase 2, but do it sooner than later. Do it now. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Simon.